بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. In this video we'll try to show you how to solve a program like this. So the goal of this method is to print a table in this form. This form, write a test program that invokes these methods to display the following tables. So we have the first method to convert from foot to meter, and it takes a value of type double. The other one do the opposite, revert from meter to foot, and it takes a double value also. So let's start by creating our methods and we will see from there. Okay, so I have an empty class right here with the name of converter. This is my main method, and now I will start by writing the header of my first method. So public static is my modifier, access modifier, and it's of type double. I want it to return a double value, and the name of this method is foot to meter convention. Okay, this one will take a double value. I will declare my variable here, which is foot. This is the name of my variable. Okay, inside I will create a double variable I call meters. Meters. Okay. Double meters equal this equation right here. I'll take it as it is because I named my variable foot, so I will be fine. And only a semicolon. Now let's return the value of meters. Okay. So this is my first method. I'm done with this public static. This is also double. I wanted to return a double value. Double meter to foot. This one also takes a double value. I will create another double variable I call double foot equals to this equation right here. I will copy it, paste it, and now I will return foot. Return the value of foot. Return the value of foot. I'm sorry. Okay. So now I have my two methods ready to be used. So the goal of the program is to print this table using these methods. So I want to invoke these methods so that I can print this table using the methods. So what I will do first, I want to type this line right here. I want to know how to type this line. Okay, so in my void main I will come here and put my printing statement. Okay, so first of all I have feet, meters, and feet. Okay, I have feet, and then I will start by double tap to make this space. I use double taps to create this space right here. Okay, if you use spaces, it's not very optimal to use spaces because the table looks gonna be not optimal. So use tabs, it's better. Okay, after feet I have meters, then I will use another double taps, then I will print this thing, then double taps, then I will print meters, then also double tap. Okay, uh, okay, so we have our things right here. It's good. So the question is, how do we invoke these methods to print this table? So if I want to print the value if I give it 1 foot, if I want to know how much meters in 1 foot, how much of a meter in 1 foot, I have to use the first method, right? And I have to put it inside a printing statement so that I can see the result. So if I say system out print line, and I say foot to meter, and I give it the value of 10, this should give me 3.5.05. Okay, let me check this value. Okay, so it's correct. Okay, if I want to check the other method, I just call it inside a printing statement, print line meters, control and space, I'll give the value of 25. Now system, sorry, okay, 81, okay, 81, so 81 foot inside 25 meters, so that's correct. So now I need to print this table. Obviously I need a repetition statement to print all this table, but how I am gonna do it, you can do it many ways, and it's there is no one correct way. So we have this value right here, the value of the feet, starting at 1, then 2 until 10. So I have a counter that is incremented by 1 at each repetition, whereas here I have a counter that starts at 20 and increased by 5 at each iteration. So I will use a for loop to perform this table, to print this table. So I have integer I will make it double because I want to print this value right here exactly as it is, so I need to make it as a double. Okay, double I equal 0 or equal 1, I is less than 11 I plus plus. Here I have my for loop, and outside the for loop I will create another variable j to count for the other side of the table. So I need to control this counter. This counter should be independent from this counter, okay? But at each iteration this counter is incremented by 1, whereas this counter is incremented by 5. So if I say something like this, double j equal to 20, because our first value in the table, and inside the loop I say j equal j plus 5. This will increment the value of j at each iteration by 5. So for now I have the counters ready to make our table. So our printing statement should be similar to this one, and I have make my printing statement in this way so that it's easier to control. So we just need to copy and paste it right here. And instead of feet we have the variable I. We need to print I, the value of I. At the first iteration it will be 1, the second one will be 2, and so forth. Okay, for the meters I need to call this method and give it as an argument the value of I. Okay, foot to meter and give it the value of I. That's correct. For the meters I will print the value of j, and to get the value of feet I will call the method meter to foot, and I will give it the value of j as an argument. So this should print me the table exactly as it is in the book. Let's try a run. Okay, so we have the feet starting at 1, we have the meters starting at 20. So if we put one tab after the column, let's see, yeah, much better. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful for you. Okay, thank you.